As a manga fan, I love manga, but I also enjoy anime, and I find it very disappointing that some manga don't have an anime. So in this video, I will discuss 3 shows that deserve an anime. So get some good food and some good drinks because this video, it will be amazing. Alright, the first manga is a special one. I don't even know how to describe it. It's written by the same writer as Chainsaw Man, and it's known as Fire Punch. Look it up.
So let's say you come home after a long day at work to find your idiot best friend in bed with your wife.
If you thought Chainsaw Man was weird, Fire Punch is one of the most twisted stories I've ever read. I even think the writer is very twisted himself. I will not get too deep into Fire Punch in this video because I've tried that before and people ran away from me. Shoot, some even called the cops and some are not even talking to me. Just know it's weird. I mean, cannibalism, a guy who's on fire and stays alive. There's even a little bit of incest.
Oh yeah, get that nigga out of here.
I am not gonna get too deep into this manga. If you are curious what happens in this story, I highly recommend. A matter of fact, I don't recommend you to read it. But if you're really curious, I mean, what can I do? Read it.
Read, nigga, read.
The next manga that deserves an anime is Sakamoto Days. If you still haven't read Sakamoto,
Nigga, I have to calm down. I almost hit him.
Sakamoto Days is John Wick and Mission Impossible in manga format. I know, it's amazing. Sakamoto Days is about this legendary assassin who left the assassin world and is now getting punished and chased by the assassin world because he left the assassin world. Yeah. If this series gets an anime and it's done well, the hype will be even bigger than it was with Blue Lock. I think Sakamoto Days deserves the anime just because the story is amazing. The story is very simple, but that makes it effective. Pay more attention to the drawings and what is going on. Oh, and a lot is going on in this manga. It's crazy. You're really reading John Wick. So if you love John Wick or Mission Impossible, go read Sakamoto Days right now. Support this manga like every way possible. Alright, honorable mention. Now I know this is not a manga nor an anime, but just give it a thought how good this series would look if it was adapted by a great animation studio.
Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark.
Now look at the boondocks and how the animation blessed this series. It's incredible. I just want you to imagine how good this series would look if it was animated by some good anime company. MAPPA, WIT Studios, UFO Table. Oh! Alright, we've come to the last manga of this video. And this manga is Promised Neverland. Now, Alright. Before you start calling me any names, just hear me out. I know The Promised Neverland has an anime. Damn, season 1 was so good. I was so hyped for season 2. And then we get to season 2 and it just felt like I was getting stomped in the nuts. Hey man, I don't know what they did, but damn, that was not it. You went from absolutely beautiful to... Season 2 was such a downfall. I never heard anyone talk about The Promised Neverland. It got buried under the ground like 9 feet deep. I believe The Promised Neverland deserves another anime adaptation. They don't need to reanimate season 1. Season 1 was great. It was one of the best seasons I've ever watched in my manga and anime career. But the rest of the manga, they need to adapt the rest of the manga. For the people who've read the manga, they will 100% agree with me. Are you gonna skip Goldie Pond? Are you gonna skip this heartbreaking ending, man? This ending was heartbreaking. I felt something. They need to adapt the rest of the manga because if they don't, they're missing out a lot. Promised Neverland could have been one of the best animes ever. They just ruined it. I don't know what they were on, but it wasn't good. I'm very sorry, but this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe and like the video. If you did like this video, then I highly recommend you to watch other videos on my channel because they are very fun. And yeah, see you in the next video. I was going to include Don in this video, but I don't even read that manga. Like, I dropped it after 20 chapters. It's like reading Ladybug and Cat Noir type of stuff. Who's trying to read that?
Not me.
Exactly.